Wow. Great news, people. Mel Gibson will begin filming the much anticipated sequel to his 2004 blockbuster The Passion of the Christ this year. This is according to news reports coming from various tables across the entertainment world. Veteran movie journalist Jordan Ruimy reported Wednesday that he's hearing Mel Gibson will finally be shooting The Passion of the Christ Resurrection in a few months. A late spring production is currently being eyed, with Jim Caviezel set to return in the role of Jesus. What a powerful news. I'm so excited. It's been a long time coming. Wow, I'm so excited about this news. It's been a long time coming. Entertainment website imbd.com lists the new film as scheduled for a 2024 release. The Passion of the Christ remains the top grossing Christian-themed movie of all time and ranked number one at the box office for weekends in 2004. It grossed about $370 million domestically and followed the story of Jesus' final hours before his resurrection. A sequel has been ruminating in development for around 10 years now. Gibson has been hard at work on the screenplay with Braveheart screenwriter Randall Wallace. There have already been 6 drafts. Resurrection would focus on the 24 hours encompassing Jesus' passion and the events that occurred 3 days between his crucifixion and resurrection. The Passion of the Christ received 3 Oscar nominations: cinematography, original score, and makeup. It was rated R for sequences of graphic violence. Gibson said the 2004 movie was a spiritual experience for him. He felt led by God to make it, he said. This movie is going to be mind-blowing because this movie will be focusing on the events that took place beyond the physical realm during which Jesus was crucified and the third day that he rose. So between the 3 days, Mel Gibson and all of his team, they are going to be zooming in on the events that possibly took place during his physical demise. This movie is going to be powerful, and I want us as Christians to please look out for this movie. Remember all of the incidences and all of the news we heard about the shooting of The Passion of the Christ, the first movie. We heard about how that Jim Caviezel, all of the attacks, both spiritually, physically, even in...
And believe me, I did a lot of research on it. And according to all the research, it was way worse than that, anything I showed you.
If I put down exactly what happened, it's too hard to take. Mm-hmm. No, there have been a lot of obstacles thrown in the way. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of, what would you call it, poltergeist activity or something, I don't know. A lot of things thrown
spiritual
away.
Stuff happening.
And I understand that it's the other realm warring. Mm-hmm. I believe that that's a very real thing. Mm-hmm. And I've taken steps wherever I can to sort of like put on some armor.
Like what?
There's an old priest.
He said that to me when I took the film. He says, you may never work again, but I could go down in this ship. If this is the one that takes me out, that's fine with me. I'd like to work again, but I'd never been a guy who would sell his soul to get, money or fame. Was never my goal. It was to serve my faith, my God.
This movie is none other than that which we consider to be God ordained. Let us look out for Mel Gibson in our prayers and his team. Let us continue to pray even as he goes into this project this year, 2023, because it's going to be another bumpy ride. However, we pray that it's going to be a huge success, even better than the first movie. Let us do this, brothers and sisters, friends, all over the world. Let's give it a huge prayer target. God bless you all.